Hi, Sereno. This is Amanda. I apologize for a little bit of the delay in sending you this video. I was doing extensive research on CA Landscape and then as well as your competitor. I've got a ton of information, so let's just jump right in here. All right. So when your future customers are searching for your services, the first thing that they're going to see in the search results is this section here. Now, this is called the Google Map Pack or the local map listings. Now, ideally, we want businesses to be in one of these top three spots, and the reason for that is because this is what is instantly shown upon results. Um, Now, I did take a look, and you guys definitely do have a Google business page, and that's wonderful. Currently, you're in the 17th position. And again, we want businesses to, be in these top three up here because this is where you're going to be seen. So, several things though about this Google business listing, excuse me, sorry, that can be done to optimize it and then bring your ranking up. The first thing that I notice is reviews. So, what we want to do is we want to bring these reviews up tremendously. Your number one competitor has 62. So definitely would want to bring this up. That would help your ranking for sure. The second thing that I saw was you've got some phenomenal pictures. They're great. The problem is well, it's not actually a problem, but what I would do to optimize and maximize your ranking is add about an additional 20 pictures to your listing. Um, Now, as far as there's a description portion of the business that can be filled out within the Google business page listing as well. And that's really important to fill out. I know it seems probably pretty trivial, but it really can help. And then the fourth thing would be citations. What a citation is anytime that your business name, address, and telephone number are listed on Google, what Google does is it issues a citation for that. Now, what we do is we find out how many, excuse me, the top competitor has, right? And we get additional citations for your business specifically. And then we add on about 50 in addition to whatever your number one competitor has. The reason for that is because obviously the objective here is to climb the ranks, then outrank them. But then you want to be able to maintain your position once you outrank them. And so, adding those optimizations to the Google business page would help tremendously. Now, 30% of your business from Google comes in this section. So that is really important to optimize because you are getting a lot of eyes on your business that way. Now, the second part of this, which is even more important because this is where 70% of your business comes from, this is called the organic listings. Again, this is the local map listings, and this is where the websites are. Now, your number one competitor is Green Spaces Landscaping. What I went ahead and did was I pulled your site, I pulled their site so that we can go through it and we can see exactly what's going on with both, okay? Um, all right, so here is your guys' site. I checked it out and it was built on WordPress, which is a phenomenal platform, so that's wonderful. This imagery in the background is really nice. Um, Scrolling through, this is, really big. It's obviously attention grabbing. You've got services listed here, a little description, even more descriptive on the services, which is important. It just is really eye-catching. It looks really nice. It's clear. All of these things. Now, let me explain to you actually what Google does. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Google crawls the internet. What that means is that they go through every single website. And what they're looking for is two important factors. Number one, they're looking for command content. That's every single word on your page. So all of this, everything, all of this. And what they're looking to have embedded within that command content are what's called organic keywords. What an organic keyword is the phrase that people are entering into Google that would link the searcher to your website. So whatever they're entering into Google, as long as that's on your page, Google would recognize that and then would link the two of you together. What that does is then it brings you up the ranks as well as links you to your target customer. All right, so I did run the numbers on your site, and it looks like you guys are sitting at 655 words. Again, that sweet spot for Google is 1500. So if the content, was roughly doubled with, a little more, you'd be sitting in a much better position, to get exposure, this traffic, and all of these things. Now, I wanted to show you what your number one competitor's got going on. Now, they've got, a good site. They've got some animated moving images, nice icons, sliding header, all of these things. Now, the thing about their site is that they are actually only running at 600 words, so they're actually a little underneath what you currently have going on. Now, what they do have going on correct for them is they've got all of those very important organic keywords that I was telling you about embedded within their content. What I then went ahead and did was I pulled my web crawler program. Now, what this does is this breaks down both of the sites in depth, right? And gives us the data that's unseen. And this stuff is crucial because this tells us, your exact presence. So let me explain to you the two most important factors. That's right here. That's the UR and the DR. What your UR is your trust factor rating. What your DR is your power rating. These two numbers right here are determined by this right here, which are backlinks. What a backlink is essentially a shout out from another website to yours. And what that does for your site is it gives you, number one, exposure, number two, credibility, and number three, power. So backlinks are incredibly important for your site. Now, you guys are not currently running any organic keywords. Again, those were those phrases that are entered into Google that allows Google to match the person searching with your company. So these are absolutely futile for, the performance of your site. What this means as a whole with the entire picture is that you don't have an organic traffic rating. And this is really important because this is what we want. We want to bring in, obviously, the traffic. We want the searchers to then go to your site. We want them to go to your site, then retain your services. Then, obviously, customers turn into jobs, jobs turn into revenue. So, this is a really important factor here. And all of these things here get us to this number right here. So, let's take a look at what your number one competitor has going on. Again, just a quick recap. This is their trust factor rating. This is their power rating. They've got 453 backlinks going to their site. And this is really important right here. They've got 570 of those organic keywords embedded within their content of their site. And with everything considered of what they've got going on, they've got an organic traffic rating of 737. So what that means is that every month, 737 folks are getting on the internet. They are searching for the exact same services that your company offers in the exact same areas. And what's happening is 737 folks every single month are finding them on Google because they're sitting, on the first page and higher ranked. They are going to their site, retaining their services, getting additional information, whatever the case may be. The bottom line here is that is a ton of traffic to be missing out on. Now, you guys have already taken the first step as far as, having the Google business page already in existence. It just needs the 4 areas that I had talked about optimized to bring it to its max potential and then move you up the ranks to get you into, one of these high ranking spots. So that's that. Now your site, of course, with twice as much content and then embedding all of those crucially important keyword phrases within your site, implementing those things to both sides of this absolutely would put you, in the running to be on the first page, to start making your way up the ranks, with the overall targeted goal, of course, to be to knock them out of their rank, have your site in its place, getting all of the exposure, and then take over all of this traffic. So that is a very realistic and doable thing. I hope that this video has brought value to you. If this is something that you're looking to pursue and, grow your business and get CA Landscape climbing the ranks and on the map and generating and taking over this traffic, then please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I very much hope that your Wednesday has been kind to you, and I look forward to hearing from you.